Passover is known as Zman Cherusenu, the time of our freedom. Each holiday has its own unique qualities. My teacher of blessed memory, Rabbi Weinberg, used to say that just like there are times of the year that are conducive for growing things in the physical world, for example, if you want to plant tomatoes in the winter, you can do so, but you have to have a special system of lighting and hydroponics. But in the spring, you just drop a few seeds in the ground and you'll have tomatoes. The same is true spiritually, that there are different times of the year that are more conducive for growing in different ways spiritually. And the energy of Passover is freedom. Of course, on the simple level, that means that our ancestors went free from bondage 3,300 years ago in Egypt, but it means something deeper than that. It means that every year on Passover, we have the ability to tap into a deeper part of ourselves and to release ourselves from bondage and slavery. Now, what does that mean? I think the best way to describe this is with a story that I remember a few years ago. We were walking, when we first moved here, we were walking down the street in Deer Run, and there was a dog outside, and this dog's name is Archie. Now, Archie's an interesting dog because he's in his front yard all the time, but he never leaves, and there's no fence. And one day we discovered that there actually is an invisible fence, and he wears something around his collar, and every time he tries to go over this invisible fence, he gets a zap, and he doesn't leave. Now, I said to the boys once we were walking to shul on Shabbos, I said, what do you think would happen if the owners forgot to turn on the electric fence one day? And my son at the time, who was pretty young, he said he'd run away. And I said, actually, I don't think so. So we walked by once and we asked the owners, I said, did you ever forget to leave the fence on? And they said, yeah, we did. We've done it a few times. And I said, what happened? Did Archie run away? And they said, no, he stood right there, exactly where he was. He never crossed that line. Why? Because early on, Archie learned that if you walk past that invisible line, you get a zap on the collar. Now, that's not real, because if the fence is off, there's no prison there. Archie has imprisoned himself in some imaginary prison that tells him that he can't go beyond this point. And the truth is, that's really each and every one of us. We all have a set of limiting beliefs, things that we've been told by people or we've told ourselves for all these years. I can't do this. I'll never be able to do this. I'm not smart enough to do this. I'm not strong enough. I'm not focused enough. I don't have the right qualities. I can't be this kind of husband. I can't learn this language. I can't study more Torah. I can't be more generous. This is who I am. And we live with a set of limiting beliefs about ourselves. And we go on through life, and even when they're not real, those prisons are imaginary, but we imprison ourselves just like Archie the dog. So what we have to remember is Passover is the time of our freedom. It's the time when we have an opportunity to liberate ourselves from some of those false limitations, some of those false beliefs that limit us and limit our ability to become the people that God created us to be. So we have 24 hours basically until Passover starts. I want everybody to spend the next 24 hours thinking about what is one area, what is one limiting belief that I walk around this world with, that if I could just let go, I'd be a different person. I could be a better spouse. I could be a better friend. I could be a better Jew, anything. And think about that and meditate on that between now and when the Seder starts. And then when Passover comes, focus your energy on that one area and try to think of how we can liberate ourselves from these beliefs that hold us back from becoming the great, amazing, excellent people that we all have the potential to be. Wishing you all a wonderful, beautiful day. It's so gorgeous outside. You must go outside today. Take a walk around the neighborhood. Be in touch. If anybody has any questions about Passover or anything, make sure you reach out today or tomorrow. And everybody should tune in at 3 o'clock to Ali's class for some more inspiration. Have a great day.